A new report's found that the DNC is paying millions of dollars to a group that also works to help major corporations fight labor unions. The DNC pledged years ago to never do business with any group that fought unions. But the pledge, well, apparently means nothing. It's like the story that we did just the other day. What you hear about there, what you hear, we're going to do this. It has great appeal, doesn't it? Yeah. Where Democrats come out, we're going to stop this abuse of the labor unions. And then when you dig in, this story by Sludge, by the way, is incredible. The research they did on this is absolutely phenomenal. Pick it up.
Yeah, you've got this group, the Global Strategy Group, that contracts with the DNC, pay them millions of dollars to go out there and do some advocacy here, do some, kind of research for us there, all sorts of things, get us a little bit of legal representation. But they also are working with some of the biggest union busters in this country. Mm-hmm. I'm talking Amazon and Starbucks and even Google, and of course the law firms that they're associated with that are by extension getting money from the DNC as well. Just the worst of the worst that you and I have stood right here and gone after these law firms because these are the biggest pro-corporate law firms in this country.
These are the people I go to war with all the time. Covington Burling. I mean, good God, look at the opioid crisis, okay? When I was handling that case, it was Covington Burling on the other side of everything. The industry was killing 150 people a day. And working at Covington Burling was Eric Holder, who was the ex-attorney general under the Obama administration, who, oh, by the way, we gave everything to. Said, Eric, here it is, go prosecute somebody. 0 prosecutions, okay? So now the DNC, they're out they're out saying, we're the Labor Party. We are good for labor. And we now find out that the people they're working with are doing everything they can to undermine labor in this country, right?
Yeah.
Did I get that? Did I overstate that?
No, absolutely not. They're paying these firms that are also the same ones that go out there and say, hey, we will teach you, the management of this company, how to spy on people's social media to make sure they're not talking about unions. We'll give you the talking points to hold these big meetings where you tell them how evil labor unions are.
Yeah.
I mean, that is literally right here in this report. And that is who the DNC is contracting with. We're working with these people who are actively, once again, going against our interests and our stated goals and our pledge. We said we'd never do it, but we're doing it.
Okay, if I look down this list of who's who of these corporations, of these law firms that are secretly in the dark, behind closed doors, working to undermine labor, out front you have, at least we know where the Republicans stand, right?
Yeah.
We know they're never going to help labor. But here you got Democrats, Blue Dog Democrats, Wall Street Democrats out there with the audacity to say, we're all for you. Let's sing Kumbaya together. And then Sludge finds out, no, that's completely nonsense. They talk about Global Strategy Group. The Global Strategy Group, the DNC's put huge money behind. They are one of the worst. Covington Burling's another one. These firms are people that we see on the other side of our table all the time because they're always working for corporations. And oh, by the way, here's the other part of the story that I think is critically important if people would please listen. This is where all the federal judge appointments come from.
Yeah.
These law firms. When you hear, it's a Democratic appointment, really? That's going to be wonderful. That's nonsense. I'm always working on the others. I'm always seeing it firsthand. And I'm saying, this lawyer, he was a great Democrat. Well, he came from Covington Burling. He came from these very law firms that are secretly doing the dirty work for the DNC. And again, we know where the Republicans stand, right? There's no guesswork, but we're being told, you can trust us, let's sing Kumbaya and join hands. We're all about labor.
Yeah. Look, the lawyers that come out of these firms to end up becoming judges, they're occasionally, not even all the time, occasionally good on the social issues. But when it comes to the environment, they're going to go for polluters most of the time. Consumer issues, they're going to go corporate. Even civil rights issues, they typically aren't very good on those. But it's just, a handful of social issues where they'll get it right. Other than that, these people are absolutely horrific.
If there is any, and this really pisses me off, when we get these people that send comments to the staff. How dare you attack you're making this up. No, if there's any doubt, go read. The DNC is still contracting with firms that fight against unions. It's sludge. A really great investigative report is done, and you will see how out of one side of the mouth, the Dems are saying this. In secret, they're doing something completely different, right?
Yeah, they're more than happy to get the money from the labor unions, get the endorsements of the labor unions, but behind the scenes, they're actually funding the people that are trying to kill the unions.
Labor unions get sucked into it all the time. The leadership gets sucked into it all the time. Like surely they wouldn't lie to us. Surely they're telling us the truth. Well, they're not. And this report, to me, buddy, this says it all.
Yeah.
If there's any doubt about this story or that we're saying something inappropriately critical of the Democrats, you go read this story and you tell me that we didn't get this right.
Ring of Fire founder and host of America's Lawyer, Mike Papantonio, has a new book, came out this week, called Suspicious Activity. Like his other books before it, this book actually deals with real legal cases that Mike Papantonio has handled, but in a fictionalized way. The book follows the character of Nick Dichotomous that Papantonio first introduced in his book Law and Disorder, and it carries on the story that began in Law and Disorder through Law and Vengeance, Law and Addiction, Inhuman Trafficking, and now Suspicious Activity. This book in particular deals with the financial institutions that have helped launder money for terrorist organizations, which of course is a topic we have covered extensively here on Ring of Fire. So, if you're a follower of Mike Papantonio's books, or if this is your first one, you can get your copy of Suspicious Activity now. Just go to MikePapantonio.com and place your order. And if you haven't already, check out Mike's other books, also available on MikePapantonio.com.